Hey friends! Welcome back to my channel, where I share the weird, wild, and occasionally enlightening adventures I get myself into. Today's episode is all about fasting, specifically 30 days of it. Yes, you heard right. I spent an entire month training my stomach to act like it's on a tropical vacation. Now, before you call me a hunger-crazed lunatic, hold on. There's a method to this madness. I'm going to dish on what I learned, what I loved, what I loathed, and whether I would ever do this again. So strap in, and maybe keep a snack nearby for moral support, just so your own tummy doesn't feel threatened. So, why on earth did I decide to fast for 30 days? It all began one late night when I realized my midnight munchies had become more like a midnight buffet. Picture me, sprawled on the couch, surrounded by potato chip crumbs and half a pizza. I was basically a walking food pyramid, but without the balance. I also watched a few documentaries. You know, the kind where everyone glows and claims they feel reborn after a fast. I was like, sign me up, as long as I don't pass out first. So, what did these 30 days of fasting actually look like? I did intermittent fasting, specifically a 16-8 schedule, meaning I had an 8-hour window to eat and fasted for the remaining 16 hours. Yep, no midnight pizza rendezvous. Sorry, 2 a.m. fridge visits. Your party's over. Occasionally, I threw in 24-hour fasts, just to keep my body guessing. Kind of like a surprise party for my metabolism. Except, you know, no cake at the party. Let's address the question everyone's asking. Did you starve? Actually, the first couple of days felt like my stomach was a toddler throwing a tantrum in a grocery store. It demanded snacks every hour, on the hour. I tried explaining, hey, we're doing this for health, buddy. But my stomach was all like, I will replace your motivational quotes with actual thunder. The struggle was real, but guess what? After about a week, it chilled out. Cravings became fewer and my body adapted. Kind of like when you switch from regular coffee to decaf and eventually stop plotting coffee heists. People talk about improved focus or weight loss, but no one warned me about some, let's call them, side quests of fasting. Superhuman mornings. Waking up with the realization that I didn't have to worry about breakfast was weirdly liberating. It's like your brain says, one less chore, let's go solve world peace, right after checking Instagram. Taste bud awakening. When I did eat, flavors seemed to explode in my mouth. Suddenly, a plain carrot tasted like candy. Okay, maybe that's an exaggeration, but you get the idea. Time travel evenings. My dinner tasted extra delicious because I knew I wouldn't be eating after 8 p.m. No second dinner, no bedtime snacks. So each meal felt like a mini celebration. With me, myself, and I. Don't be fooled, though. This wasn't all sunshine and sugar-free gum. Here's the not-so-glam side. Social events. Ever tried explaining to your friends why you're sipping water at a birthday dinner? Or worse, timing your eating window so you can actually enjoy a slice of cake? Awkward. Hanger mode. You will get hangry. It's not a question of if, but when. My tip? Warn your loved ones in advance and keep a safe distance from them and from any major life decisions during those times. Energy dips. Some days your energy might feel like an old phone battery that can't hold a charge. For me, it came in waves. Riding them out is key. Alright, let's talk about the part we all want to know. Did I see actual health benefits? In short, yes. Weight loss? I dropped a few pounds, but more importantly, my jeans started fitting better, without me having to do that awkward jeans dance in the morning. Better focus. After the first week, my brain wasn't constantly thinking snacks. Instead, it was like, oh, we can actually concentrate on tasks now? How novel. Metabolic upgrade? It's hard to measure exactly, but I felt like my body became more efficient at burning fat. Kinda like upgrading your phone's operating system. It's sleeker, faster, and less glitchy. Metabolism 2.0 installed. Full disclosure, fasting isn't a magical cure-all. Here are some cautionary tales. Nutrient deficiencies. If you're not mindful of what you eat in your feeding window, you could end up short on vitamins and minerals. Bye-bye, immune system. Overeating temptations. There were days I'd open my eating window and think, I deserve a treat for all this discipline, only to realize I'd just devoured an entire pizza in one sitting. Whoops! Moderation is key, folks. Social awkwardness? I said it before, but it bears repeating. Explaining your schedule of I can't eat for another 3 hours can turn some heads. Also, your mother might worry you've joined a weird health cult. Now that the 30 days are up, the biggest question is, would I keep going? My answer, kind of. I'm definitely more comfortable skipping the occasional meal if I'm not hungry, something I wouldn't have dared do before. But I also love me some pancake brunches on weekends. I think the real magic is finding a balance that works for you. Fasting reminded me that my body doesn't need constant grazing, but it also taught me to appreciate the meals I do eat more mindfully. If you're thinking about trying something like this, here's my quick cheat sheet. Start slowly. Don't jump into 24-hour fasts on day 1. You wouldn't run a marathon without training, right? Hydrate like your life depends on it. Because, spoiler alert, it kinda does. Know your why weight loss, mental clarity, or maybe just a personal challenge, knowing why helps you push through the hangry times. Nutrient-dense foods. When you do eat, make it count. Veggies, protein, healthy fats. No sense in starving yourself only to binge on candy bars. Listen to your body. Fasting isn't for everyone. If your body says no thanks, you should probably listen. So that's it. My 30-day fasting journey in a nutshell. I learned a ton about discipline, hunger cues, and how surprisingly pleasant a single carrot can taste when you've been fasting all day. But the biggest takeaway? You are far more capable than you think. If you can make it through a few hours or days of hunger pangs, you can handle a lot of life's curveballs. Cue motivational music. If you found any value, or at the very least had a good laugh at my expense, please hit that like button, and make sure to subscribe to join our wild ride of experiments and experiences. Got any fasting stories? Or maybe just a favorite snack you can't live without? Drop a comment below. Let's chat about it. Until next time, keep exploring, keep growing, and remember, you've got this. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to eat. Bye!